All right, so welcome back to the Local Legend Podcast. This is episode number 3. I'm so excited to have an important guest here. He's a local legend for sure. He has a lot in his plate, and he will be talking about it. But my one of the hosts, Jonathan.
Herbert.
And then we got Cisko, right?
What's up? Yes, Cisko.
Cisko. Okay, what's your IGs, dude? Like,
I have 3. So my personal one, so it's Behind the Life Journey. That's my personal one. Like when I first started Instagram, so that was my first one. Just whatever I want to post.
That's like your burner account. Nah,
and then I have my hiking page, just only hiking. Hiker Fighter.
Hiker Fighter.
That's my just posting anything outdoors. When I got into really hiking, that's when I made a second account for just strictly for only hiking. So it was Hiker Fighter. And then after that, now I got and made another one, which is Ultra Mountain Athletics.
Yeah.
But if I was like a random person, I want to get to know you. I want to DM you. Which one do I use?
I mean, depends if you want to just for outdoors, like hiking, Hiker
I don't know.
Fighter.
I'm just a girl.
No.
I'm vulnerable.
No, I would just say I felt like my Ultra Mountain Athletics, for running. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I don't know, because for the reason I made this running, because I just wanted to post nothing but running, stuff.
So which one do you? Okay, so out of the 3 accounts, which one do you post the most? So which one?
I feel like my personal. I feel like I can be just. I don't have to restrict myself. Just posting certain things. I can post anything I want.
Awesome. And then I know it's Strava. You're a big fan of Strava,
yes.
Which is I have Strava. Herbert does not have Strava, but
Straws. No, Strava.
Strava. So I know, what is it? Strava is Cisko, right? Cisko.
Yeah, Cisko, just like that. And that's my favorite go-to app. So anything that I track my miles or anything outdoors, running, hiking,
walking.
Climbing,
I think you're a rest day, right?
Yeah, I was right. Yeah, just walking, anything through my watch. That's the first thing that connects through that, and I use that.
So. And shout out to, what do you have at Garmin?
Corals. I use a Corals.
You can do it for walking too.
Yeah, you can track your steps and everything with them. Yeah, I had everything.
I'm gonna track the fridge, the walking back and forth to the bathroom.
And then nowadays they do a streak. If you're what's the streak? Do you have to have? I think it's you have to be active at least minimum. I don't know how many days, but it's a streak. So you can have how many streaks you've been active.
Oh yeah, that's a new thing. Yeah, it tells you how many streaks you've been just doing actively every day, anything. So it keeps tracks on that. So that's pretty cool to do that. So
Cisko, we known you for, I think honestly, it's since 2021. I know you've been you're a big part of the hiking community, and if you don't know, a lot of people know you. I know you post a lot. You do rock climbing, right?
Oh yeah, rock climbing too.
So what was your first sport that you got into, in the outdoors? The first sport, or hiking? Was it running, trail running, rock climbing, or?
It was, believe it or not, it was running way before anything with hiking, any outdoors. It was first running was my first one. Mainly because it was more like a bucket list, everyone has a bucket list to do something before you die. And I wanted just to do a marathon. So I just trained for something like that, just to run.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so I started running first, technically.
And I know you have some cool stuff. We'll talk about your little... Yeah, but so you're running. So you did a marathon a while back. How old are you? Or I guess... you don't have to really tell us your age.
Well, I guess... No, I mean, the first one was since I brought all my stuff, my favorite things. It was 2011.
Oh shit!
Oh, so wow.
I was born that day.
Wait, that was you?
That's me. Yeah, that's me. That's my first.
Here,
one.
I'll show the class.
So that was our first one. There. So that was my first one, and it took me 6 hours, and it was so long.
Wait, so you bought this, or
I bought it, but it came with the package. It came with your photo, with the medal, and then it put your name, your time, and everything. So a little plaque like that.
Out of curiosity, did you run before this, or did you start running?
No, I just started before training for this first. So I started training for that, just specifically for that.
Honestly, this feels like you graduated, bro.
I know. It feels
you got this is a bachelor's degree right here.
I know. This is for running.
No, this is cool. I think memories, this is a memory for you.
Yeah, as your first one, it's pretty awesome, to do something like that. Your first anything gets the best memory. You're never gonna forget that.
You think Herbert will be good at? He never ran a marathon. You think he's done a half, unofficial? You think Herbert could do a marathon?
Oh yeah, I believe everyone. Yeah, everyone can do a marathon. I believe so. I believe we all have the potential to do. What we put our minds into.
He believes in you, Herbert.
Yeah, you can. I definitely can do it. Yeah,
thank you. Man, do I want to?
Yeah.
So walk me through this. Okay, so. Who got you into doing this? I know you had your bucket list, but was it just because back in the day, 2011.
That's
2011, bro.
Yeah, this is way before like running wasn't popular.
Yeah.
Nothing like none of this. It was just more like for me. It was just seeing my cousin like she did like a marathon. So she inspired me like, oh, you can, oh wow, that's crazy. Like you ran that much, and she told me the same. You can do it too. You just have to train and just believe in yourself. And really, yeah. And then she, guide me, the steps, how to, slowly, little by little, run like a 5K, and then a 10K, just like that. Just train for almost. I trained for almost like a good year just for the marathon.
How was it that day? Like,
that day was one of the craziest days. It actually was raining that day, pouring rain. That's why it took me 6 hours and 14 minutes. 6 hours. So it's usually an average time for running like a marathon. Like if you really train good, it's like a good like under 4 hours.
Yeah,
4 and a half,
5.
Yeah. But this is like really slowing, because of the rain, and a lot of people like dropped out because people were sliding, tripping, and people stopped. Like quit because they weren't trained for the rain, and I didn't train for the rains, but I just had that tough mentality just to keep going, and I was one of the few. Like if you type in like LA Marathon 2011 on YouTube, you'll see how bad it was raining when I showed you guys. It's crazy.
We're gonna have to look it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look it up.
Fact check.
And it was crazy too. I like that this race, the old race course, it ended at the Santa Monica Beach. Now it's like the new race course, like from LA. It doesn't end at the beach. It just turns around.
I remember that.
Yeah, so it's
a
lot of old school runners. They're like disappointed about that, and they like how it ends. It like starts at Dodger Stadium and it ends at Santa Monica Beach. Now it doesn't end at there. It just like turns around, and it's kind of like
How much was it? And I know marathon's been like getting expensive. Honestly, everything's.
We'll see how
inflation with that kind of.
Yeah. How much was it?
I paid for this one. I paid 110 for this one.
Not that much.
Not for this though, right?
No, for the marathon. The marathon.
Okay.
Yeah, not for this marathon. 110.
Early bird. Hasn't changed that much.
No. Now it's how much is it?
No, it's like 200.
It's like double.
250. 250.
That's why I'm not running.
Late, and if you register late for it, it's like close to $300 now.
It adds up, bro. It's like a late fee, early bird. You know what they do, and it's awesome for them, awesome for the foundation. But you know what they do? They end up like doing after the race is done, they try to get everybody to sign up for the next year. So right away. Do early birds right away, dude. It's kind of like those events, Coachella, whatever. They right away start putting the next dates in, or they already have the dates, March, so whatever.
As soon as it's done, the race, then like the next day, they've already posted, register for 2027, I was like, damn, all right, I just finished this and let me soak it in. And they said, early bird, get this,
Yeah, but honestly, this is dope though. I like it. Yeah, I know everybody.
The first plaque I've seen.
Yeah, it's cool. So it's nice as your first one. It's cool, to do that. But now, like we were saying, like races are expensive. Like always doing it, it's like it adds up every time, and it's like it's more expensive. And I feel like it's more like a business now, than a good cause.
So after this, after that, you got your feet wet. You're like, okay, I'm doing the long distance. What after this? Where did you went? Like, did you went straight like to hiking?
No.
Or did you went ultra run?
No. After that, I did a few more marathons. I did the Long Beach Marathon. I did the San Francisco Marathon. And I did a few more LA Marathon because it was my first, I liked it. So I did a few more marathons after that.
It's addicting.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like once you do your marathon, you want to do more and more. And then eventually when I doing and then after that, I slowly okay, let me stop because it was getting expensive. I was like, damn, these races are expensive. Like what the heck? Like I want to do these races. I look it up. Like damn.
You're like, damn, I can't even buy anything.
And that was back then. I was like, okay, I was like my head. I already accomplished this. There's nothing for me to.
What was your best time?
For run? Dang, that's a good question. I don't really keep track on like my best time. I was never that type of person to check. What's my fastest.
I just wanted to
get it done. Just get it done. I don't really check that. Good. Like I feel like it makes me more like overthink too much.
You've never done like a recorded marathon. No, I never. You've done a.
I'm like Cisko run. Now. I'm like Cisko because Cisko. We had a conversation like this. And I'll tell you when we had this conversation. But I'm like Cisko. Like I don't know. I'd rather buy my own shoes, like the $100, whatever, or $200. Spend it to my gear, such as shoes or like a backpack or not a backpack, like a camel bag or my Osprey stuff. Like because at the end of the day, honestly, it kind of does get expensive. It gets pricey. Like running, it's not because your recovery, your food, like everything. And when we start talking about ultra runs, that's even way more expensive. So it's like, but no, have I done an official one? I done some events such as remember the climb stairs with Kristen, and it was chipped because they give you the bib, and the bib is like chipped, right? So you can see how much, once you pass the finish line. But other than that, no, I haven't done a marathon. Like I've done unofficial stuff, but yeah.
And we were talking about like how man like these races are expensive, and it's like more like a business. And like a good example when we're talking about like the 200-mile races, like ultra runs, like I was like 100-mile race. I was like, oh man, I want to just do one like that, and looked it up, and like the 200 miles is like $1,500.
Yeah. Wait, why is it more expensive to run more? I was like, is anything changing? Really? No.
There's a lot. I understand kind of like if you start looking at the budget, I understand why it goes behind
permits and like liability. I don't know. I was like insurance. That's what I'm guessing. I guess to provide the aid stations and for food, the aid stations, all that, and then obviously it's they're gonna make some profit. The people who are running like the event, everything. It's like a business. Like I said, it's like. So it adds up a lot. I was like, damn,
$1,500.
Yeah,
and if you don't finish, which it's called DNF.
Did not finish. Then
that's it, bro.
Like, you don't get a refund. I was like,
customer service.
Yeah, I don't like. I would joke around to people like friends who do you get a refund back if you don't finish? Like, and they're like, no. You're like, oh shit. So you gotta finish. Like, no matter. Crazy. So like, damn, you can't quit. Like, you have to like it feels different. Like once you pay for something, you have to train. You have to finish it. There's no, you can't be like, oh, okay, no, like it kind of feels like you have to do, like you kind of force, because you pay for it. But when you don't pay for anything and you do it on your own, it makes it more harder to
that's what I was gonna say. So I know with Cisko, if you guys don't know, he's like motivated, and we'll talk about other stuff that he's motivated, self-motivated. Like I'm kind of self-motivated too, like you, but like you're for sure like more in the like you're down for it. I know. Okay, let's talk about your Suffer Fest. So. You've done so many Suffer Fests. Can you bring something up? And I know you have one plaque right there.
Oh, yeah.
The most recent one. Let's just talk about that one. Because it's pointing out. And you popped my cherry, honestly. No, like, hold on. How can I say this? Like, you popped my cherry for Mount Rubidoux. Remember I told you I've never been there?
I remember that. Yeah.
So, can you explain where Mount Rubidoux is, if people don't know, and why it's, like, meaningful for you? And, you could say all the details because you know the whole route. Like, bro, you done it, like, so talk about it. Yeah, Mount Rubidoux.
Mount Rubidoux is in the city of Riverside. It's one of the most prominent, like, I guess, mountain hill, to do. So it's really popular. It's family friendly, pet friendly. A lot of like Catholics or Christians go because there's a big cross up there and an American flag. So it's very like, very popular,
There's some meaning behind it.
There's a lot of history to it and everything. So it's pretty like, it's open to it. So it's kind of like cool to see that, what I like is because it was my first hiking trail, like my first trail that I thought was a hiking trail, like when I got in, like, I guess going outdoors and changing from running, I wanted to do something different. And then my sister actually took me to Mount Rubidoux and let's go out, to a hike. And I was like, okay. And then I like, that was my first trail, with family that I have memories. That's why it's kind of special to me.
Oh yeah, and then I know who show me the signs. Who created these signs?
Oh yeah, so I signed. Yeah,
have you done it yourself?
So these basically, this one was 100 miles. This was my first one. Like did it last year. So
100 miles.
Yeah, on the day of my
how many loops?
It was over 50. It was 50 loops. 50
loops.
Yeah, so 50 loops. Hey, 50 loops do. It was about 4 miles. Like
this was
This was my first 100 miles. And
I feel like I'm in a peak. When we were holding it at the peak, like stuff. But like it was for his birthday though.
Yeah, 2/21.
There it is.
Right there, 2/21.
Is that your birthday?
Yeah.
February 21.
Yeah, 21st. Okay. Yeah, so I did. I finished it on my birthday. And who made this was my friend Nikki. Shout out to Nikki. So she made this. Yeah.
So on your birthday, you did 100 miles.
100 miles. Yeah. On my birthday. So I did it. I started the day before. Just to give me more time because it was like it took me almost like good 24 hours more than I completed in 30 hours. Total time, 30 hours. Yeah, that's including. Serious? Yeah, so that's including breaks, all that.
Did he take a shit?
Shit my pants.
He's like, actually, no shit.
I actually piss myself too because sometimes I'm like,
Wait, you piss me?
Well, sometimes you're in the when you get an adrenaline, and sometimes like, oh shit, you don't.
You pee.
Yeah, you pee. That's fucking. It's like fuck.
like my cat does that.
You get that adrenaline rush. You don't feel it. Like sometimes there's stories, even runners who are like, and especially races. What? I've heard stories like they shit themselves.
Yeah, because they want to
finish. They don't want to stop. They want to just keep more, especially pissing. That's more common. Like people don't realize we're runners who are very competitive. They actually piss themselves because they don't want to stop at the.
I've been there, brother. Sometimes you gotta finish. Sometimes you gotta finish.
You gotta keep going.
No, that's crazy. No, it makes sense though.
Yeah, because if you see like the pub, like those public bathrooms, they're waiting in line. It's like and it's like they're in a time
time crunch.
Yeah.
Okay. So you did. So this was your first 100 miles at Mount Rubidoux.
Mount Rubidoux, yeah.
And then you went from 100. You leveled up to
200 miles.
And when was that?
That was actually because I finished. This was on last year in February. So I did this at the end of 2025 in December. So I did mid-December. I wanted to finish, strong the end of the year, 2025.
Let me see this real quick.
That's crazy.
So I was like,
how long did that take you?
That was like, fuck.
So how many shits, or how many times you peed yourself here? How many times? That's dope though. But so this Mount Rubidoux, why is that bell right there?
That's their like logo from Riverside. Like that's
the Riverside.
Like how
Pomona has like the PPP like
yeah, like that. Yeah, like that people. So that's their emblem of the city of Riverside. That's their like logo.
It smells like piss.
How long
smells like piss.
This one took me. So it was a good 4 days. So a total 4 days. So I'm
just walking back and forth for days.
Yeah, walking, running,
jogging,
whatever. Yeah, jogging, whatever.
Peeing,
shit, whatever it took. So basically, as long as I'm moving, just keep going.
How do you prepare for that? How much food did you bring? Did anyone help you?
Yeah, people brought support me. So. Yeah, they support me. Yeah, they brought food, drinks.
Hey, bro, you can stop.
Yeah, you're done. Yeah, but I had the supporters that come help me. But that's a good question. Like people ask, how do you prepare for a 200? Like honestly, to tell you the truth, I have there's no book. I don't know if there's a book or something like that to tell you, but it's just like it's a mental thing. Something like you can't there's no book about that. It's just something like you go inside deep in the waters and you just find
what actually would be good if you had a diary and you kind of
do you have a diary?
No, I don't.
That would be so good for you. Honestly, just do even like video recordings, anything.
But I don't know.
People would like that. Like
I know, content. But I would.
Nobody That's probably a small number of people in the world have ever done this.
Oh yeah, this is just like running a marathon. Very small people will ever do a marathon. So imagine doing 100 miles, 200 miles.
And then he has another one.
And then I did this one.
The 300
miles. So, I went straight.
Something.
So
this was the last one.
This was this year. This year, right? Yeah, this was
this year. Yes, and I did that. I completed on my birthday. I wanted to complete the.
Hey, bro. Honestly, if you just walk 300 miles, you could have start your own religion. Honestly, but a lot of religion started.
So this one though, I remember he posted it up. He tagged us. He sent us a message. He sent everybody a message. Hey, whoever wants to support me, my car is parked at the park. What is it park?
Ryan Bonulli. It's a park, by there. Yeah.
And then he's all like, whoever wants to come, I'm starting on a Friday night or a Friday morning. But then I told him, I was like, after work, I'll drive out there to Riverside. Mind you, there's traffic, but I was like, I'm going to go out there, bro. I'll be out there. Why? Because I never been out there.
You wanted to check it out. Yeah.
So he took me out there. And tell me why, and it's pretty cool because we're having conversations, talking back and forth. I think you're a mile already 30 or 20. You had more. You had way more than me. And so I started with you, and I did half marathon that night with him. We're talking, having a good he was showing me all around the whole the route, the shortcuts, the long way, short way, whatever. Taking pictures, just bullshitting. And before I left, though, I ended up because he showed me everything, all his how he said, how do you prepare? Well, he had a lot of snacks, dude. He looked like Costco. It was he opened up his Prius and looked like Costco. And
a chef.
All that stuff, everything. So yeah, I'm good question. How do you? I don't know how to just prepare. I mean, just the way I see it is if it sounds kind of stupid, but if you can run 1 mile, you can run 100 miles. If you can run 100 miles, you can do 200 miles. You can 200.
Are you on drugs right now?
I'm high. No, I don't know. I'm just it's just hard to explain. It's all mental, right?
It's all curiosity, the food, was it different from the first day to the fourth day?
Just
did it change?
Peanuts,
just snacks, just granola, protein bars,
and then your
food, like Del Taco, burgers. I have friends brought me pizza.
Fast food.
Yeah, fast food. Yeah,
wow.
Bunch of junk. Yeah,
that's great. I love that.
So carb up and
I might do it then. Actually.
Yeah, just eat a junk food, pizza, donuts, and everything.
No, but you have
water. Actually, did you ever have a request hey, can you bring taco?
Oh yeah. What do you want? What do you In-N-Out. It'll be carne asada fries. I love that. I love carne asada fries. So,
hell yeah.
Well,
Okay,
hold on. But people don't know that before you're vegan, right?
oh yeah, a long time ago.
Dude, he was vegan, bro.
At a point, I was vegan at one point because I was.
Were you lost?
I was because I was dating a vegan girl at the time.
Oh my god. Let's get started on that. How was that? What's her name?
Oh no, she's probably here because she's probably like I don't know. She was. I found her. She was part of the hiking community back then. You know.
Okay.
Back then, but I don't know. But she was vegan. That's the reason.
So when you're vegan though, yeah, like what made you? Okay, I guess
I did it because I guess it was a trend back then.
Oh, okay.
Back then, it was 2017, 16.
2017.
That was like the vegan. Everything was all popular vegan. But I was dating a vegan girl, and I tried something different, and honestly, it wasn't for me because it was just like I missed the good, the
girl
meat,
or
the meat. I missed the meat. The real meat. No, I missed the meat, and I was like, you know what? This is like I feel like I'm faking myself. Like this is like I did it. I tried it. Eat no meat. And tried it for like it was like a couple years.
You felt like that Quaresma the whole time. Huh?
I was like, oh, I would smell the food. Like, oh, this reminds me of like my childhood and everything. So yeah. So when I was done, I was like, oh fuck this. I'm just eating all the meat like once.
So how long were you vegan for?
About I would say like good almost. I was first vegetarian for a good 2 years, and then after that I was vegan for like another 2 years. Yeah, a year.
How long were you with her?
I was for her like almost 3 years. 3 years, yeah.
Bro.
So 3 years. So I was.
That's it. You're dedicated, bro.
Once I do something, I put my mind into it and dedicate myself. I just kind of I don't go like I don't half-ass it. I go all in and then go for it and train for it. For anything I want to do, put my mind into it.
Yeah.
Like all these rates, these stuff. Like I just go for it, and I don't really don't think about like if I failed or not. If I fail,
but you take an L's though. Like
oh yeah, of course, I take a lot of L's. Injuries like that.
Yeah, dude, I remember.
Actually, like my first 100 miles, it wasn't Mount Rubidoux. That wasn't my first original plan. My first 100-mile plan to train for was the Iron Mountain.
I heard about that. I was gonna go there.
Iron Mountain, the Iron Mountain, the real one.
Iron Mountain? Oh, near Rattlesnake Peak over there.
I haven't done it, but
I know you heard about that. So the hardest day hike, in SoCal. That was my first original 100-mile challenge I wanted to do to go train for, but unfortunately. The fire that happened. There's
a fire that happened.
All that in the backside of the Susie area by the bridge to nowhere, and then in Baldy area, all that fire happened. So it had to close down. So I had to postpone it. I couldn't do it, and it was and then I had to wait till it be open. So I was like, man, I can't wait. I want to just get this done. I felt I was ready. So I was like, what can I do to do my first 100 miles? So I was like, well, Mount Rubidoux is my favorite one. So I just went for it, and after that, I got a good high and everything. It was one of the best feelings. Like getting triple digits, it's a different adrenaline rush. It feels like
it's like making a mill, or not? It's like making money.
It's like I don't know. It feels like when you summit your first summit like that, but 5 times. But
you get natural high though, right?
Natural high, yeah. It's a natural.
There's a natural euphoria.
It's a whole different kind of high. It's an indescribable feeling. Seeing triple digits, whoa, what the heck? This is crazy. Usually you see double digits, 10 miles, 20 miles, but triple digits, on 100 miles, that's whoa, that's crazy.
So whoever's listening here and never done an ultra,
start a memoir, dude. Honestly, it'd be really cool to even now I'm just curious. What do you listen to? Do you listen to any podcast, music? So
for
movies, do you watch a movie?
Yeah, I listen to mostly listen to I like to say local music, which is hardcore local music, local crazy local. Well, it's just basically screamo hardcore music, growling.
What's your favorite band?
Oh, there's so many. Let me see.
What right now? When you're coming to this podcast, what were you listening to?
Right now, I was listening to August Burns Red.
Okay.
I don't know if you heard that band.
I think he.
Like a medical burn.
August Burns, the old school, like that,
2008ish.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, so hardcore, like screamo bands like that. So I listened to that.
Yeah, but I mean, we're talking about 4 days worth of music. Do you just switch?
No, switch it up. But then after that, just when I'm by myself at night, I would just just in myself, talking to myself in my own world, just
going crazy.
It's think man, I got this. I got to do this and that. I can't, this. My motivation for me personally, how I get this drive is from my mom. She passed away. It's gonna be this year. It's gonna be 8 years now.
Oh, damn.
So, yeah. So that's my drive, like that extra, like, you know, I kind of everything, all the crazy Suffer Fest that you see me do in my hikes and everything. I do this for her. It's not for me just to show off social media. Like nowadays, you know, everyone's trying so hard to show off, you know.
Oh, one up, they want to one up each other.
Like one up each other. It feels competitive and this and that. It's like, and you can tell that it's kind of fake, you know, like they're not doing it for themselves. You know, they're trying to one up and trying to grow their following and trying to press someone like that.
Yeah.
You can get that vibe. You can see the vibe, you know, you can feed off their energy like that. So for me, I'm just finding ways just to take it to the next level, like that pain and suffering. Cause you know, we all have something, you know, we want to numb our pain or something like that. And we want to find something, you know, which some people do, like drink alcohol, escape drugs or something bad stuff, you know. But for me, it's like going through these hard, crazy stuff, you know, and it's like, okay, let me feel something more like, you know, this is what, you know. And
I bet each one of these taught you a lesson.
Oh yeah,
like definitely. Each one, you probably have a lesson that you were taught in these like Suffer Fests.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like actually, at any point in time, did you want to quit any of these?
Oh yeah, definitely. I on all of them wanted to, because like when you're like by yourself, when you have no one to like, it's your own race, you know, nobody's like cheering for you, like no stranger. Because when you do like a actual race, you have strangers cheering you on, supporting you. You want something? There's aid station. There's like
Would
support.
you charge your? Did you have like a phone charger?
Yeah. I like a power bank, like a power like
power bank. Yeah, the big ones.
The big ones, like the actual big ones. And then I use my car too to charge it, and like power banks and everything. So I was really prepared. Like I had like I was into like the hiker mentality mode for me in running these races, like survival mode, like trying to survive. And I trying to get to 100 miles, trying to get to 200 miles. So for me, it was trying to get to the summit, you know. The summit was 100 miles. The summit was 200 miles. That was my mentality. Like, I know, like, life or death, you know, I have to make this, you know, even if I'm dying.
Because these are hard, though. Because these are hard. Because why I say that these are hard is because he's going in circles and circles and circles. Yeah, so how, you know, it gets boring. And like it gets boring at one point. But at one point, you're like you said, you start thinking about other stuff. And, you know, everything just goes through you. Like, and then you start listening to music. And then, like, it's crazy because I done repeats, like hill repeats. Yeah. The most I've done is 11 at Open Door. But other than that, and that shit feels like, bro, it feels like you've done a crazy hike. Like you literally, I don't know what to tell you, but like you forget about the repeats. Like you just, like it just, like your body's just like hurting sometimes.
Yeah, there's an autopilot.
Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah, you're just going like that back and just kind of like just keep going.
I mean, you start cramping up maybe sometimes. Yeah, like, fuck, like but your nutrition has to be on there. And you're right. It's hard to read a book. There's no book about our nutrition because why? Because you might want something else that my body doesn't need, and I might want something else. So everybody has a, you know, like their own like likings and you know,
right.
So
out of curiosity, like this is just like, okay, I'll talk about the adversities, but one of the like restraints is you're a person. So how many times did you like go to the restroom? Like, how did you even deal with that?
Well, luckily, like at the park where I was at, there was like a public restroom right there. Yeah. So I would go there when it was open. So during the time when it was closed, because a certain time they closed the restroom. Yeah. So I would have to go through the bushes and just take a piss, take a shit.
There's probably like 30.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit.
Disco shit somewhere.
Somewhere's like, fuck.
Who the fuck was here?
like hiding over. Like most people, like, you know, you can take a shit hiding now. So I like, sorry, I gotta do it. You know, gotta do what I gotta do.
And
so yeah, but like, there was a public restroom right there during operating hours, so I would go there, you know, and then I would taking showers, you know, I would just kind of clean myself, you know, like, you know, with the wipes.
Oh,
and
that's another one.
Yeah, clean myself like that, like, and then like, so I was really smooth, but I had extra clothes, extra socks, extra boxers,
shoes too.
Shoes, different.
He was rotating shoes.
Yeah, I had like 4 different pairs of shoes.
Underwear? How many different pairs of underwear?
Oh, I had like 6.
I was like, actually no underwear.
Like 6, yeah, different, like 3 pairs of boxer.
Wow, I didn't think about that. There's a tire.
Sure, sure. It's just to change it up, you know, like that. The pain reliever and just specifically like energy gels that I like to use. So stuff like that, you know.
So that's crazy.
So there's a lot of stuff to it, but then like what was more harder because when friends will come, well, it's cool when it comes to support you. Oh yeah, you keep going, like you feel like you can keep going, you know.
But when they
leave, it's like in the middle of the night. I'm at 2 a.m. You're thinking, man, everyone's at home, sleeping nice and comfortable, you know, somewhere having sex, you know, with their and I'm me. Just, hey, not with some people, you know, but others, you know, and then like, check, I'm out here, like, I'm out here just fucking suffering, like, what the fuck am I doing here? Like, something you think, okay, I gotta give myself, you know, stay focused, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like
And then,
it's weird because it's a different world. Like,
did you ever feel at that point? It's like, oh, I'm going crazy right now.
oh
like,
yeah, I think I always go crazy every time. Like, especially if you're talking to yourself, that's not like when you see a homeless talking to him, it's like, why is he? Why is
he's probably hiking?
He's crazy, like something.
Dude, are you coming from Mount Rubio too? 300 miles.
Yeah, I was like, and you're just talking like, and you just say, and you're just thinking this, but it's good because like a lot of reflecting, self-reflecting. You think about all the a bunch of stuff, the past, your childhood, and everything.
Yeah.
I like to keep my memories with my mom. That's for me, keeps me like, to cherish the memories when I was young and all this stuff. So,
and I think you carry pictures too.
Yeah, I carry a picture of my mom with me on my backpack. So every time when I'm hiking, I carry that for her and honor her. Awesome. So yeah, everything I do. So when friends tell me, why are you doing this crazy stuff? Like, no, just for me, it's just for my mom. Just kind of like want to make her more proud, and I just want to show that I can do something big. I have something special inside of me, potential. So
yeah, I don't know if I can make my parents proud because they cross over the border and that was like 1,000 miles, bro.
He's like, Jonathan, like Cisko's done 300 miles. Like, what have you done?
No, but I agree though. I honestly, for me personally, I do it for myself though too. Yeah. I do it for myself. I do it for my own life. I always tell people fitness is a lifestyle. That's just me. And I want Herbert to move on, get on this train, but he's like a little, I don't know, man. Like
I've gotten too comfortable.
You gotten too comfortable.
I'm a fan of it.
And then and also having I want to say a shout out. Also having a moral support helps a lot. With families, obviously friends. But for me, I would have to give credit to my girlfriend, my new girlfriend. Her name's Sarah. So shout out to Sarah. And
she's gonna be on the next podcast.
So having a girlfriend changes a lot, makes a lot better. Like a supportive, because when I did my 100 miles, I told her I wanted to. She was supportive, and then I was done. I told you know what, I want to do 200 miles, just to kind of finish the end of the year strong. Go big. The end of the year 2025, and I'm like kind of doubting because I have little doubts. And she was like, "Come on, no, you got this, baby. You can do this. 200 miles. I'm here to support you." And she was like, I usually don't tell my friends or my families, I'm gonna do this kind of stuff because they always say, "Why? Why you want to do that? What for? Why? Why do you want to do that? ¿Por qué? But that's local, typical Mexican. No manches, typical Mexican,
¿Estás en droga?
¿Estás en droga? So it was having my girlfriend support me, to push me, okay, it helped a lot.
Yeah.
So that was because I've been in the past, I had past toxic relationships and just pull you down, not push,
I'll pull you down 100%. We can watch a movie tonight. Let's just stay home.
Let's just relax and everything. So
I remember you were telling me that she brought you after the 300 miles, she was gonna bring you food.
She brought everything out, a cake, a balloon, a surprise me, everything, So she was she was my number one fan. So I got this, and then she made me this,
oh yeah, that's
this is for me special because she made it. She's out of. A little 300 miles, that's out of love, it's that's my favorite.
Does it smell like her? Nah, just imagine. That's dope though. Hey, yeah, it's all the memories.
It's the memory. It's the thought that counts. She made.
Oh, she has her initials right there. SM. That's dope.
So it's it's the thought that counts. Being supportive, and she made that for me. So that's something special. For
they should name Mount Rubidoux Mount Cisko.
There you go.
Why don't they? No, bros, can we talk to? Hit up River. Do you know anybody from Riverside?
No, I don't, but we can find out.
Yeah,
and when I love it because when I completed 300, I got myself a tattoo. We can see on my Instagram, but I have a tattoo on my calf.
It's a tramp stamp.
No, it's the calf right there. It's the actual the bell, but if you see it, you can see it.
Yeah, I can post it on the thing, like a little quick snippet, but. So you got that tattoo after the 300.
Yeah, so it's that was my official seal, the king of the mountains of Mount Rubidoux. It's the logo with the bell with the gold,
crown.
The crown. So it's basically like this, the bell with the gold,
it's kind of like that, and then.
Okay. But
is there thoughts of 400?
Thoughts,
don't tell him. Don't.
And now we're talking about the good thoughts.
It's funny. Everyone's been. You're not the only one. So many friends have been asking me that. After I was done, right even after I was done, are you gonna do 200, 400, 400? Damn, let me just cherish this. Let me enjoy this moment. And then they still there might be a 400. I might be just go for it. I have no plans, but that's the next level. Great. 400 just. That would be okay, who's done 400? I don't know. There's no races that,
Well, the only one is a big one is a 300, right?
The Arizona Monster. That's the biggest one. And that race is I wanted to do it too. That race is almost $3,000. Damn.
$3,000.
25.
Plus your food.
Yeah.
Plus your
I was like,
plus your crew that you had to take, like
Yeah.
people take cars and rent vans, etc. So it's not just 3,000, 2,000 for the thing.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
the food, the gas, the Airbnb, the hotel, having like a crew, like a support line, to help, give them food, for a place to stay, the van, and I know of friends that have done those big popular races, like the Coco Donut 250.
Yeah.
That's another popular one. The Moab 200. 240, I think 240. I'm sorry. And then like they told me they spent like about a good 5,000, 6,000.
I'd rather just travel.
Yeah, that's why. And I would say that
for fun.
So yeah, like that's why I say I'd rather do
Italy.
Yeah, I'd rather travel and do I'd rather do like the mountains. For me, this were just challenges, goals. Like I tell friends, everyone hiking friends, I tell them I'm not a runner. Like I'm a mountain athlete. Like I love the outdoors. Anything that's outdoors, rock climbing,
rock climbing,
hiking, backpacking,
mountaineering,
all that in the snow. Like anything that's involved with outdoors, I'm a mountain athlete. I'm not like a runner. Like I say that because to runners, they love it. They love the passion. It doesn't matter how much it costs to pay for a race. They'll do it. I follow a lot of runners on my running page, the Ultra Mountain Athletics, and they run every month. Like they run like a 10K, of a half
5K,
marathon, a marathon. Every month they'll run a race, or even every weekend they'll do like the smaller races. Like damn, like, but they add up, but they love it. That's what they like to do, and they'll spend for that kind of money for the races. And so, and
I'm wondering, once you're done with these 200, 300 like mile hikes, like what do you do afterwards? Is there something you want to eat?
Yeah.
Is it like I'm done hiking for the rest, like for a week? Like you're taking a break?
I get the rush, and then after that, obviously, just to be like, just get high and just relax, and just enjoy. Just really get high. Yeah, I love it.
Hell yeah.
Actually, that's how I recover fast, like getting high. That's how my fast recovery, and then obviously rehydrate, eat carb up, everything, and then stretching. And after that, I just kind of like, okay. After that, it's like, what's next? Everyone, like, it's like your mentality.
But you done a lot. You done so much. Like even the hikes. You done Mount Whitney. You done like 14 years.
Yeah, Mount Whitney. I've done the highest mountain in California. I've done 24 successful summits, 24, and then 7 failed summits of Mount Whitney.
How'd you fail those?
Oh, the fails were lesson learned. Yeah, I like the lesson. Like I said, everyone fails, and those were just experience because due to altitude sickness. Not feeling good, bad weather conditions, like unpredictable weather, I would turn around, like it's not worth it. Friends that I've taken with, they would get altitude, and then we'll turn around back together.
Yeah,
like,
you're not gonna go and show
never
your
leave.
ego.
Yeah, never leave your friends. Like unfortunately, I had friends like when I couldn't make it, they would leave me, and I just turn around. And they will keep going. They'll get summit fever. Unfortunately, so I have bad. When you hike the mountains, like a really hard mountain, you'll find out fast who are your true friends and who are not. Like if shit goes down, you'll see who's gonna be there for you or who's not, who's gonna leave you because of the ego, because the summit fever, they want to post it because social media, it's all about showing,
show and tell. I agree. No, I seen it too with like some like Iron Mountain. I seen it with some groups, and
you see a bunch of group hikes and you just see like, oh, they're where's that friend that was there in the beginning? Like, what happened to them? Like, did you see all that stuff?
But honestly, at the end of the day, respecting the mountain, and we all been through some stuff. I know you've been through, Herbert, some like Rattlesnake Peak without water and the fucking 90-degree weather. Like, we all show respect to the mountains. Though. Honestly, the mountains are crazy. You could. Shit, I know people. Well, we all been in the hiking community long enough that we've seen people, pass like die.
Unfortunately, yeah.
And it's so sad, but it's I always say this. I had one buddy too in college that he like passed away in Yosemite, and he was doing like a hard hike, snowing. And I told my wife, I was like, you know what? Like he was doing what he loved, and that's one thing. Like I know you still gotta respect it. It just got him at the wrong time.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, you've done a lot, hiking, climbing, everything. What's the most expensive hobby that you had, like other than? Or hiking or climbing, right? Mountaineering?
I think more expensive. If I would have paid these races, that would have been more expensive. Actually pay these 100-mile races or anything. But since I never really paid for like a race, I guess for me, it would be like the mountaineering gear. Like that's more expensive. But I feel like it's more an investment than just like once you buy a good gear, you have it for a long time. And it's your life. And it's your life. And it's your trust in having good equipment. So, but I would say running, if you're really going to get into running more like these races, that's more expensive. I tell my friends running's more expensive than hiking. Yeah. It's an expensive hobby. So, so that's why I'd rather just do my unofficial races. So I just do that. So now that I accomplished this, the next goal is to focus, just do unofficial 100 races, that I do like. One what I like to do is Iron Mountain. That's the one.
That's the one
That's
that
100 miles. So I already did the math. I have to do 7 full summits, 7 times to get to 100 miles.
How many elevation gain is that? Like 32,000, 35?
No, 7. It's round trip. It's 14 miles, but it's about 7,000 elevation gain. So basically a mile and 1,000 elevation gain.
Oh fuck.
So
yeah, it's like open door here down the street. But
yeah, basically yeah.
But so okay, so you do want to do 100 miles.
100 that. So yeah, but where you going?
No, for someone, I was gonna say for someone that's about to start like this whole journey about fitness, like in the outdoors, like what do you recommend though? Like
I would recommend to go to the gym.
Oh, actually, you're right.
Go to the gym. Strength training is very important. Like I actually still when people follow me on Strava, I'm always like in the weekdays. I'm always going to the gym, exercising, strength training, like just lifting weights. You know, like it doesn't have to be like crazy heavy. We just start small and work your way up. But it's hard. It's just like for me I've always had a hard time to gain big muscle because all that cardio, like hiking. I've been hiking since 2015 and now running. It's just, you lose a lot of weight, lose a lot of fat and lose a lot of muscle if you get into a lot of crazy suffer fest. So it's hard for me to get big muscle, but I'm just more lean. I'm like a lean bean Mexican machine.
Show the camera your body.
Show the camera, yeah. Go,
I was like, just baby guns
actually,
right
so no lie. Who do you go for the FIFA World Cup?
I gotta go with Mexico and US. I gotta because I'm Mexican American, so I gotta support both teams.
Wait, what part of Mexico?
Both of my parents are from Mexico City, the F. Chilango. I'm Chilango.
That's why I like you. I'm just saying.
I'm full. Yeah. So my parents from both of them from Mexico. But I was born in Los Angeles, city of Pico. So
I love Mexico City, dude. I literally like that's one of my favorite compared to like honestly New York or Mexico City. I'll go to because I've been in New York too. Yeah. Mexico City, dude. The food, the vibes, the sonidero, the cumbias, everything, bro.
Food, everything, yeah.
Herbert, you gotta do it.
I want to like retire in Mexico. I want to like get my little house out there in Mexico and retire in Mexico City.
And then go to the highest peak right there. What is it? Pico
Orizaba. I've done that twice. So Pico Orizaba.
You done it twice?
Yeah, I've already done it twice. So I've done so many.
I know you've done
so
everything.
many crazy everything. But there's so many. But for me, as like I said, hiking is my passion. Like the outdoors. I'm a mountain athlete, and for me, the main focus is to hike the highest peaks. Like Mount Everest.
You want to do Mount Everest?
If I have, the only thing is the money. Money. That's the only thing. Everything that stops me is just the money. The root of all evil. Money is always like that. If you don't have the money, you can't go. Plain and simple, But if someone tells me, "Hey, Cisko, here's a plane ticket, everything's paid for Everest. You ready to go? Yeah, let's go. I'm like willing to like." It's like
we have a lot of viewers. All 10 of them will donate to you.
You might get like $1.
But there's like $10.
I know people tell me, "Why don't you do like a GoFundMe or like?" No, I was like, no, I don't like asking for money. Like I want for me, find a way, maybe save money or.
No, honestly, you could get sponsors.
Trying to find sponsors, maybe something like that, or someone said, "Oh, why don't you do it OnlyFans?" Like, no way, like OnlyFans. Like,
I would pay for that.
Yeah, Herbert will pay for it.
We could do OnlyFans like on the trails.
Yeah,
like no one's ever done that.
On the show.
Only
100 miles and just OnlyFans the whole time, just live stream.
He's just showing his feet because his feet
Hey, show your feet.
No, but honestly, hey Cisko, I do want to shout out. We're gonna like cut it already, but I know we talked about.
Oh yeah, I know. There's a lot.
There's more. I'll probably bring you back, but Cisko, I'm so proud of you though. Like honestly, from the bottom of my heart, like I guess Herbert barely met you this time, but I've known you for a while. I follow you. The baddies followed you. We talked. We had our times. We see each other on the trails. Actually, we saw you on Mount Baldy. So recently we did Mount Baldy.
Just taking my girlfriend.
Yeah, dude,
so it's cool. Like I'm always out. It's a small hiking world. Like you'll see somebody in the trails.
And congrats to your girl for summiting Mount Baldy for the first time. So I'm happy for her,
Thank you.
But honestly though, keep it up, bro. You motivate others, not just me. You motivate others. I always tell people, I know you're doing it for other reasons too. Yeah. But just keep posting the pictures and like Herbert said, maybe start a diary, bro. Like you never know. Start writing them.
Like you could do a memoir. Like, people pay for that. Like it'd also be a good thing to
like a video blog.
Show your experience throughout the whole thing.
Yeah. I know one of my bucket lists for sure is to write a book, my own book. Like publish my own book. There's a lot of stories I can talk about, like stories, and that would be one of my bucket lists.
Maybe wherever even do like a vlog throughout the whole thing.
Yeah, I can do.
Or maybe Herbert is a good writer, dude. He reads a lot of books, and Herbert can help you write.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
you can do like the proofreading everything. Like you can like check if this is right the way.
Can I be the one like the audiobook that like the reading it?
I don't even know
What is it called? You know the people when they read it?
Oh yeah,
Everybody's like, dude,
audiobooks. Yeah, audiobooks. That's what.
yeah, but like, what is the person that reads it? Someone, not the illustrator, whatever. But yeah, Cisko. Yeah, shout out to you, and I know you have other friends. Like, what's his name? Nick.
Oh, Nick. Yeah, shout out to Nick.
Shout out to Nick that he's always with you.
Yeah, and another friend, an old school friend, Daniel Guerrero. I call him Sensei. He's my climbing and hiking partner too. So
dude, I gotta join you climbing because I have the gear too. But like, yeah, I definitely need to get into that world. But I done rappelling, but it's a little different, you know. But shout out to your friends and all the supporters out there.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
So I know people that support you on all these like hikes and stuff. Shout out to them because like they really like help you, motivate you to keep going. Though.
Oh yeah, thank you for
1 mile at a time, like you said.
Yeah, thank you for everyone all the friends that came to support me and during all these races and everything. Yeah, I thank them all for the support too. So
Herbert, do you want to have anything to say to Cisko? Or like, should he just like stop?
It was very interesting, but
there's a lot to talk about. Yeah,
you're
like
probably the craziest person we've ever had.
I know people. I take that as a compliment. I am crazy.
It is a compliment.
Yeah, it is a compliment. Yeah, I'm crazy. Yeah, there's a lot to talk about.
You're
yeah,
local.
But thank you. Local.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. And if you haven't listened to this, show this to your mom, tia, tío, and all of them because you got to get motivated. And not only that, you could sign up for a race too, or you could do it unofficial. Just do it. And if you have any questions or anything, hit up Cisko, hit up us, the baddies, and we're here for you guys. But yeah, peace, everyone.
All right.